You know what's terrifying? You didn't earn your intelligence. Evolution handed it to you by accident. And right now, somewhere on this planet, another species might be slowly, quietly walking the same path. The question isn't, can an animal get smarter? The question is, what if one already is? Most people think human intelligence is this special, sacred gift. Like evolution looked at a monkey one day and said, you know what, let's try something crazy. Like it was intentional, like we were the plan. But here's what actually happened. Millions of years of random mutations, brutal environmental pressure, and sheer dumb luck stacked up into you. There was no blueprint, no destination, just survival, chaos, and time. So the real question isn't whether another animal deserves intelligence. It's whether the conditions that built ours could ever repeat, and whether they already are. Here's where people go wrong. They look at a crow or a dolphin and say, yeah, they're smart, but they'll never be human smart. And they're not wrong today. But evolution doesn't care about today. The thing about intelligence is it's expensive. A human brain uses 20% of our body's energy while being only 2% of our body weight. That's absurd. That's like running a Lamborghini engine inside a bicycle. Evolution only allows that if the payoff is massive. For our ancestors, the payoff was tool use, language, social cooperation, surviving environments that killed everything else. The brain got bigger because it had to, not because it wanted to. So the question becomes, is any modern animal under that kind of pressure right now? And honestly, yes, a few of them are. Take crows. People think of them as scavengers, dirty, loud, annoying birds that steal your chips. But crows can recognize human faces, remember specific people who wronged them, and teach that information to their children. They use tools. They plan for the future. In one study, New Caledonian crows solved an 8-step puzzle to get food, a sequence that required them to think multiple steps ahead. That's not bird behavior. That's problem solving. That's culture. Or take octopuses. An octopus has 3/5 of its neurons not in its brain, spread throughout its arms. It literally thinks with its body. It can unscrew jar lids, navigate mazes, recognize individual humans, and play. An animal that lives maybe 3 years, has no childhood, no parents teaching it anything, and it's still that smart. Now imagine what it could become with 10 million more years of evolution. Then there's the bottlenose dolphin. They have names for each other. Actual individual signature whistles that function like names, and they respond when called. They mourn their dead. They form alliances. They teach hunting techniques to their young. Their brain-to-body ratio is second only to humans. People think intelligence is a human thing, but these animals aren't almost intelligent. They're intelligent differently. So why haven't they caught up? What's the gap? It's not brain size. It's not even raw intelligence. It's compounding. Humans don't just learn. We record, we pass on, we build on top of each other's ideas across generations. That's what language really is. Not just communication. It's a way to save progress, like a civilization-wide hard drive. A crow is smart, but a crow dies and most of what it knew dies with it. A human dies and their ideas survive in books, in children, in culture. We didn't just evolve intelligence, we evolved a system for preserving and accelerating intelligence. That's the real moat between us and other animals. Not neurons, not brain folds. It's the ability to build on the dead. And here's what's unsettling. Crows are already showing primitive versions of this. Cultural transmission, teaching, social memory. The foundation is there. It's just early. Embarrassingly, frighteningly early. Evolution doesn't have a finish line. It doesn't stop and say, okay, humans won, game over. It keeps going, indifferent, slow, and absolutely ruthless. We showed up roughly 300,000 years ago. The dinosaurs had 165 million. In the grand timeline of Earth, we are a rounding error, a blip. So maybe the more honest question isn't whether another animal could evolve to be as smart as us. Maybe the real question is this: What if to the next intelligent species on this planet, we're just the interesting but primitive ancestors that came before? Just like we look at Neanderthals today.